I'm just going to sit down and film a video now. The adaptation. Go listen on Bandcamp. How to drop out of your sorority. Since I posted my why I dropped out of my sorority video, I have gotten a lot of people asking me how to drop out of their sorority. So that's what I am doing today. How to drop out of your sorority. This is really just based off of my personal experience dropping out of my sorority. Other than that, I'm really just going off of what other girls have said. Before you start the whole process of dropping out of your sorority, you should absolutely make sure you know what you're doing. Dropping out means dropping out, not taking a break and coming back later. You just want to make sure that you are not going to regret your decision. Personally, I made like 4 different pros and cons lists. I talked to my friends, I talked to girls that have dropped out of sororities, talked to my parents. I spent 4 months deliberating like, should I drop out or not? So it wasn't a rash decision, and I really sat and thought about it and weighed the options. It's like if you don't know and you keep finding yourself saying like, I don't know if I should stay or if I should go.
Should I stay or should I go?
Chill, slow down, think about it. You need to spend so much time thinking about it because if you drop out of your sorority, you can't get back in. Once you receive a bid from a sorority, if you drop that sorority, you can't rush again for a full year after that. Even then, PHA is really big on trusting the system, so they believe that like the sorority that you end up with, it wasn't a mistake. So if you rush and then drop your bid or even suicide on bid day and then end up with no sorority, then try and rush again, PHA is still gonna frown at you. When I was rushing, like, I saw it happen. Suiciding on bid day, for the record, is when you're down to 2 sororities and you want one and not the other. When you pref your last sorority, you only pref 1, you don't pref 2, which is like bad. You're saying like, I'd rather have no sorority than this specific sorority, and PHA, they're not a fan of that. If you decide that you want to drop out, there's not a chance in the world that you're gonna wish that you were back or you want to rush again. It's time to start the withdrawal process. So the process for potential new members or PNMs and initiated members is definitely different. Potential new members are members of a sorority that have received a bid, so a little slip of paper says that this sorority wants you, but they haven't been initiated yet. If you want to drop out of your sorority before you're initiated, all that I know that you have to do is first contact your sorority's VP of new member education. They're just showing the girls who like just got a bid like, what's up. If your sorority doesn't specifically have someone like that, it's completely fine for you to go straight to like your sorority president and say that you want to withdraw from the sorority. What I did was I sent a formal email saying, "Dear President, I would like to withdraw from sorority name due to financial reasons." I said financial reasons because I had financial reasons for leaving. All I can promise about what happens after that is most likely the VP or president will try and get you to stay. If you and your sorority can find a middle ground that allows you to stay in the sorority, that's awesome. Talk with your sorority. They want you to be in the sorority, like of course, because they gave you a bid. They want you to be there. And 2, you'll most likely have to return the membership certificate that you got on bid day. So it was the bid that you got. Now for initiated members. What you want to start out doing is email the same people saying the same things. Dear President or VP enemy, I would like to withdraw from my sorority due to financial reasons. What happens after that email is what makes the 2 processes different, and they're not like horribly drastically different. Again, other sororities might be different. This is what mine had me do. That's all I know, and that's all I can speak for. What I had to do was I was required to write a letter stating why I needed to leave the sorority. I had to return my badge that I got on initiation. I had to return the membership certificate that I got on bid day. I had to return the key to the house, the sorority house. I also had to be in good financial standing with my sorority before I was allowed to leave. We had gotten to the point where we were making monthly payments. I just had to be up to date on all of those payments before I could leave. Once all that was turned in and once I was caught up, at chapter they voted whether I should be allowed to leave the sorority or not. My vote passed, clearly, as I'm out of the sorority. And that was that. So then I was removed from all this stuff and I went on my merry way. That's how you drop out of your sorority.